Hey, if you enjoy the videos we make each week, then say thanks to these guys and girls, because they're the ones who make it possible. They contribute to our Patreon campaign where you can get cool rewards just by supporting us. If you want to check it out, head on over to patreon.com/BlimeyCow. Okay, let's get started. That is messed up! Have you ever been talking to someone about something and at a certain point you realize they're just repeating things they've heard before? Like, you're just trying to have a normal, everyday conversation and then... You know what game I have just really been loving recently? Pokemon Go is just so awesome!
Pokemon Go! Pokemon Go is dangerous! Pokemon Go is a game where children get hurt!
But since they're just repeating things they've heard other people say, they can't really be bothered to back up their claims? Wait. So tell me, how is Pokemon Go dangerous?
Oh, well, it's a video game you play while you walk around.
A video game you don't play on the couch, you mean? And you're saying that's a bad thing?
Look, I don't have all the details on this whole Pokemon Go phenomenon, okay? I have a life, okay? I'm not a nerd like you.
And now you're somehow the stupid one. It's funny, you can always sort of tell when someone goes from normal thinking mode into repeating mode. It's like their eyes glaze over and they stop listening to anything being said. They transform from a rational person into someone who is just waiting for their turn to talk so that they can say something that they've heard someone else say before. This happens a lot when talking about hot topics. Religion, politics, things that would fundamentally change someone if it turned out they were wrong about it. This is why these topics are basically impossible to talk about anymore.
Wait, are we about to talk about politics? Hang on, let me grab my talking points.
Yeah, me too. Nobody is listening to anybody. Everyone is just repeating things. Like, for example, let's talk about guns, okay? Guns are a really hot topic right now. And on this subject, everyone is in full-on repeat mode.
Guns don't kill people, people kill people. There are more guns in this country than there are people. If owning a gun was a crime, only criminals would have guns. Something about Australia passing a gun ban.
Everyone is just quoting gotcha catchphrases back and forth. You're not convincing anyone of your point of view. Be honest, you're just making yourself feel better about the fact that you're being closed-minded.
Wow, that gotcha statement you just made really changed the way I think completely.
If even one mind was changed, it was all worth it.
Just have an original thought, okay? Have a discussion that isn't filled with talking points. But I don't think that we think that we're capable of doing that. I think at this point, we're all just programmed to think that we're stupid and that we have to rely on others for opinions.
Tonight, we present you with a narrative that we have carefully constructed for your ignorant mind. And then in our benevolence, we share with you how you should interpret said narrative.
I mean, just think about all of the opinions and positions you hold. How many of them are things you heard from someone else?
I grew up holding the problematic opinions I held because of the backwards people around me, but I don't associate with them anymore. I have new friends who think the opposite and therefore are 100% right.
Well, hate to break it to you, but your opinion is still because of someone else. You didn't start thinking for yourself, you just picked a new group of people to agree with. Now, look, I'm not saying that other people can't be right about things. I'm just saying you've got to think for yourself. It's okay to question things, even if that means you'll get glares from the people around you. So don't be the one with your eyes glazing over like a zombie who can't fathom any idea outside of the comfortable little box you live in. No, be the one asking the questions that cause other people's eyes to glaze over.